If denotes increasing order of intensity, then the meaning of the words dry air and parched. Okay, dry means completely dried. Okay, arid without water or rain. Parched, parched means very hot and dry. So these all three are related. So in the same way is analogous to diet fast. So which of the following options is appropriate to fill the blank? So diet is generally regular food or drinking. So if you fast that means you don't take diet, then you will starve. So this will be a starve. It's simple. If two distinct non-zero real variables x and y are such that x plus y is proportional to x minus y, then the value of x divided by y. So here it is telling x plus y is proportional to x minus y. We can write this one like that: x plus y equal to k x minus y, and calculate this one kx minus ky. So x will be 1 minus k, and this will be, if we take common, y minus 1 minus k. So x y will be minus 1 minus k divided by 1 minus k. So this is constant, no? So last option constant. Consider the following sample of numbers. The median of the samples is. So how will we calculate the median? At first sort this number. So after sorting it will be 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, again 11, then 13, then 14, 15, 17, 18 and 69. So see how many numbers are there: 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 1, 10 number, 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 1, 10. So its median will be fifth and sixth numbers average. So 13 plus 14 is 27 divided by 2. This will be 13.5. So its median is 13.5. The number of coins of rupees 1, 5 and 10 denominations that a person has are in the ratio 5, 3 and 13. Of the total amount, the percentage of money in rupees 5 coins is. Okay, its ratio has been given 5 is to 3, sorry, 5 is to 3 is to 13. So if we take any uh, constant for ratio, so it will be 5x, 3x and 13x. So this is rupees 1 coin, this is rupees 5 coin, and this is rupees 10 coins. So total how much will be? This will be 5x, this is 15x, this is 130x. So total will be 130 plus 20, 150x. 5 rupees how much? 15x. So its percentage will be 15x into 100, 100 by 150x. 10. So this is 10%. Okay. Next, for positive non-zero real variables p and q, if log p square plus q square equal to log p plus log q plus 2 log 3, then the value of p to the power 4 plus q to the power 4 divided by p square plus q square. Okay. So see here, this side is log and this side is also log, so I will make completely in log. So what will happen, this log p plus log q plus log 3 square we can write, and after this all are in addition. So if we write simply, then it will be 9 pq, 3 square equal to 9 pq. So we can equate now log p square plus q square equal to log 9 pq. Then in that case P square plus Q square equal to 9pq. Now we have to find out the value of P plus P to the power 4 plus Q to the power 4 divided by P square plus Q square. So P to the power 4 plus Q to the power 4, we can write down P square plus Q square to the whole square minus 2P square Q square whole divided by P square plus, sorry, this is P square into Q square, no? So P square plus Q square has been given. This is will be 9pq, so its square will be 81 P square Q square minus 2P square Q square divided by P square Q square. So 81 minus 2, 79 P square Q square divided by P square Q square. So its answer will be 79. In the given text, the blanks are numbered 1 to 4. Select the best match for all the blanks. So Steve was advised to keep his head before heading. So down, this should be down before heading, heading out to the bat. That means he is going for batting, heading out to bat. For while he had a head for batting, he could only do so with a cool head on his shoulders. So this one will be. So see, Steve was advised to keep his head down before heading out. Head out, that means to go outside, to bat. For while he had a head for batting, so he was going for batting. He could only do so with a cool head on his shoulders. So C is correct option. This one, a rectangular paper sheet of dimension 54 centimeter into 4 centimeter is taken. The two longer edges of the sheets are joined together to create a cylindrical cube. A cube whose surface area is equal to the area of the sheet is also taken. Then the ratio of the volume of the cylindrical tube to the volume of the cube. So rectangular sheet is 54 into 4 centimeter and two longer sheets are joined to create a cylindrical cube. That means 54 has been joined. So this will be a cylindrical cube. So this is 54 centimeter and rectangular cube, it's a smaller side was 4 centimeters. So it's this one will be circumference 4 centimeter. So what will be its total surface area? Now we have to find out the ratio of the volume. Surface area is same, na, 54 into 4. This is total area. Okay. So cube total surface area is 6a square. This will be 54 into 4, 9. So a square equal to 36. So a equal to 6. That means cube side is 6. So its volume will be 6 cube. That means 216. Now we have to find out the volume of this cylinder. So what will be its volume? Pi r square h. Here 2 pi r has been given to 4 centimeter. So r will be 4 by 2 pi. So here we can put the value of r square. This will be 2 by pi. So 4 by pi square and height is 54. This will be cancelled. So volume of cylinder equal to 54 into 4 by pi. This is also 216 by pi. So both ratio will be 216 of the volume of the cylinder 16 by pi and volume of the cube is 216. So 1 by pi. A option. See this one, the pie chart represents the percentage contribution of different micronutrients to a typical 2000 kilocalorie diet of a person. This is the chart has been given of the diet percentage, and the typical energy density of these micronutrients is given in the table, and this is the energy density. Okay, so we will find out what we have to find out the total fat in grams this person consumes is. So total fat is three types: saturated, unsaturated, and trans fat. So total 2000 kilocalorie diet is there. So saturated fat is 20%, unsaturated fat is 20%, and trans fat is 5%. So at first I calculate trans fat. How much calorie will be? 2000 into 5 by 100. This is 100 kilocalorie. Saturated fat. This will be 2000 into 20%. So 400 kilocalorie. And unsaturated fat. Unsaturated fat is also 20%. So this will also be 400 kilocalorie. We have to find out the total fat in grams, and energy density has been given kilocalorie per gram, and this is total energy. So if we have to find out the weight, total fat weight, so we will divide in total energy by energy density. So for unsaturated fat, this will be 400 by 9 gram. Same, saturated fat will also be 400 by 9 gram, and trans fat will be 100 by 9 grams. So total is 400 plus 400 plus 100, 900 by 9 gram, that means 100 gram. Okay, so option C. Next, see, a rectangular paper of 20 centimeter into 8 centimeter is folded 3 times. Each fold is made along the line of symmetry, which is perpendicular to its long edge. The perimeter of the final folded sheet is. So see, 20 centimeter into 8 centimeter. So let's see, this is 20 centimeter long length. It is folded 3 times. At first, it is folded among the line of symmetry, which is perpendicular to its long edge. Okay, so this is perpendicular to long edge. So initially it was 20, this will be 10, and this will be still 8. Okay, this has been folded. Again, this will be folded along the long edge, still 8, 10 is long. So this 8 will be there, and this will be 5. So we will again fold, no, like this. So this will be 8 and this will be 5. 2 times, and now 8 is long length, so it will be folded like this now. So this will be 5, this will be 4. So what is its perimeter? Simple, 18. Okay, A option. The least number of squares to be added in the figure to make AB a line of symmetry. So AB should be a line of symmetry. That means whatever is the number of a square above AB line should be below just in the same manner of AB lines also. So see here, we have to make one square here for symmetry. One square here for this one, and one here. So total here 3 square we will have to make. So see, and this side also 3 square. So total 6 squares. Let R let the function real to real number be a function such that f of x equal to max x cube. X belongs to R, where R is the set of all real numbers. The set of all points where f of x is not differentiable is. So this function has been given and option has been given. Okay, we will match by option. So function is f of x max x and x cube. Okay, so just see its range -1, 0, 1. So below -1, which will be maximum, x or x cube? X, because if you do cube then its value will be increased, and so negative of large value is lesser. So I take the range like this. Maximum will be x for the range -1 to, no, for -1 from where? If x is less than -1, see, -2 cube will be -8. So this will be x is less than or equal to, just take -1. Okay, so if x is less than or equal to -1, so in that case maximum will be x, and from -1 to 0 just take any number, -1/2. Its cube will be -1/8. So which is lesser, -1/2 or -1/8? So -1/8 is lesser. That means in this case x cube will be from -1 to 0. X cube is maximum from -1 to 0. Then next range will be 0 to 1. So 0 to 1, which will be larger? Just take any number, 1/2. So 1/2 cube is 1/8. So which one is larger? Of course, x. So x will be larger here. And if x is greater than 1, then x cube. So this is the value of f of x. Okay. Now if we differentiate this one, then what will happen? After differentiating, this will be, just differentiate f dash x. This will be 1, x is less than -1. I am not taking equal case. I will find out equal if it is becoming or not. And this will be 3x square -1 to x to 0, and here 1, 0 to 1, and this is 3x square, x is greater than 1. Okay, so just see at -1, if we take f dash, for being differentiable it should be -1 plus side and -1 left side, both should be equal. That means just before -1 and just after -1. So just before -1 it is 1, and just after -1 it is becoming 3. See now here, just before -1 it is becoming, just before -1 it is becoming 1, and just, sorry, this one, and just after -1 it is becoming 3x square. So that means this is becoming 3. Simply here both are not equal. For becoming differentiable, this should be -x any number. That means it's just a limit of this number will be in positive and negative, both should be equal. So f dash x, this x plus should be equal to f dash x minus. Okay, so here both are not becoming equal. We can see at 1 also, 1 it is becoming 1, and here it is becoming 3. So the set of all points where f of x is not differentiable is -1, 0 and 1. Okay, let's see this problem. The product of all eigenvalues of the matrix. So the product of all eigenvalues of the matrix is the determinant of that matrix. So here determinant is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So see its determinant should be what? If you subtract now, you see its value will be 0. Like if we subtract from third row to second row, 7 minus 4 3, 8 minus 5 3, 9 minus 6 3. If all columns are 0 same, that means it's already 0. And if we subtract from second row to first row, then it will be again 5 3 3 3, 1 2 3. So two rows are same, so its value will be 0. So product here will be 0. Consider a system that uses 5 bits for representing signed integers in 2's complement format. In this system, two integers a and b are represented as a and b in 2's complement format. That means it can be negative also. Which one of the following operations will result in either an arithmetic overflow or arithmetic underflow? So see, a is 0 1 0 1 0. What is its value? 1 2 3 8 plus 2 10. This is 10 now. And b is here 1 1 0 1 0. What will be its value? 1 2 3 4 minus 16. This is negative, so minus 16 plus 10, this is minus 6. So now check the condition. A plus b, a plus b will be 4, and in 4 this is 5 bit format, so what will be its value? 1 0 0 0 0. So there is nothing, neither underflow nor overflow. A minus b, this is 10 minus minus 6, this will be 16. So what is 16 in 2 bit format? 16 should be what? 1 8 4 2 0 8 4. This is 16. So but we can't put like this, so we will have to put 0. So this is using 6 bits. So this is overflow. Just take another condition also, b minus a. B minus a will be minus 6 minus 10. This is minus 16. So minus 16 is generally 1 2 3 4. This is minus 16, nothing there. 2 into b minus 12. So minus 12 can be minus 16, and no, 4 should be there, no? This is minus 12. So of course a minus b, this is overflow. Consider a permutation sampled uniformly at random from the set of all permutations of 1 to n for some n is greater than or equal to 4. Let x be the event that 1 occurs before 2 in the permutation and y be the event that 3 occurs before 4. Which one of the following statements is true? So here 1 is occurred before 2 and 3 occurs before 4. Both the events can occur like this: 1 2 3 4. This is not mutually exclusive. See, 1 is also before 2 and 3 is also before 4. So first option is wrong. The events x and y are independent. X and y are independent, we can find out this one. Either event x or y must occur. No, that is not case. There are n numbers now, so it can be 4 5 6 7. This is also possible. Even x is more likely than y. No, both have equal probability. Just see now the b condition. So what can be the probability of x and y? See, 1 comes before 2. There are n numbers and 3 comes before 4. Both have half probability because 1 comes before 2 and other case is 3 comes before 4. You can divide in two parts where 1 will come before 2 and other will come 3 before 4. So this is probability of 0.5, that means half. Both have half probability. And pxy, this is probability of x and this is probability of y. And pxy will be what? 1 comes before 2 and 3 comes before 4. Okay, so that means in for this number, this is only one case we have to select. Here in four numbers, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, there was one case for probability of x. There was for 1, 2, 3, 4. If sample space is 4, then in that case probability of x was what? See here, probability of x is 1 comes before 2 and probability of y is 3 comes before 4. So here if we take like this 1, 2, 3, 4, probability of xy will be satisfying both, and other case can be 1, 3, 2, 4 or 1, 3, 4, 2. See here, all 2 has come after 1. Is there another case possible? No. 3 position of 2. If 1 comes at second position, then 3, 4, second position I will bring 1. So 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Sorry. And 1 come can on third position also. So 3, 4, 1, 2. This is only case, no? For third position 1. So 3 to 5, 1, 6. And total 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2. 24. And here 6 cases are total. So its probability is 6 by 24. That means 1 by 4. You can find out here like this. In sample case, I have just taken for example if there are 4 because n is greater than or equal to 4. So here n value I have taken 4. So in this case total 6 cases are there where 1 is before 2 and 3 is before 4. And its total probability is 24. So here see, this is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is 0.25. That means probability of x into probability of y equal to probability of xy. So this is the case of independence. 0.5 into 0.5 equal to 0.25. So x and y are independent. So this was the case. Now we have to find out. B option was there. Actually, I have taken for n was 4. If I just generalize for n number of sample space, so probability of 1 before 2, where 1 comes before 2, what will be its probability? nc2 into n minus 2 factorial. We have to select two numbers and other apart from two numbers its position can be anything. Okay, in the same way probability of 3 before 4, its probability will also be n minus 2 factorial. Okay, and probability of 1 before 2 and 3 before 4, if both condition they have to satisfy, then in this case it should be nc2 into n minus 2c2 into n minus 4 factorial. So B option is there, correct. See this one. Which of the following statement is false? In the cycle stealing mode of DMA, one byte of data is transferred between the IO device and main memory in a stolen cycle. In the cycle stealing mode of DMA, one byte of data is transferred between an IO device and main memory in a stolen cycle. So this is the correct option. Okay, that means this is true. Because what happens in cycle stealing of mode of DMA, there is no involvement of CPU. Directly data is transferred from IO device to main memory. B option, for work data transfer, the burst mode of DMA has a higher throughput than the cycle stealing mode. For work data transfer, the worst mode of DMA has a higher throughput than the cycle stealing mode. If you have to transfer large data, then you will use what? Worst mode of DMA. That means simultaneously you can send multiple data. And in cycle stealing mode, one data by one you will send. So this is also true. And next option, programmed IO mechanism has a better CPU utilization than the interrupt driven mechanism. So see, in programmed IO mechanism now, this is generally slower than interrupt driven mechanism. Why? Because in interrupt driven mechanism, CPU can there can be one interrupt and which will tell the CPU that means you can now proceed. But in program driven mechanism, CPU will have to wait for that program to finish and CPU will have to do a lot of work. But in the case of interrupt driven, what will happen? CPU will have privilege to do another work, and whenever any IO program is finished, then it will the CPU will be sent an interrupt, so it will proceed that work. So this is false option. The CPU can start executing an interrupt service routine faster with vector interrupts than non-vector interrupts. This is also true because vector interrupt means what? Uh, this is the address of program which will handle the interrupt and send the interrupt in non-vector with vector interrupt. There it will send an interrupt. And in the case of non-vector interrupt, CPU will have to handle all the default service routines. So in that case, if CPU is involved and CPU has to look after all the ISR interrupt service routines, then that should be slower. But in the case of vector interrupt, simply address of the program is sent for the interrupt and vector interrupt can do its work. So this is also true. Okay. Next, see, a user starts browsing a web page hosted at a remote server. The browser opens a single TCP connection to fetch the entire web page from the server. The web page consists of a top level index page with multiple embedded image. Assume that all caches like DNS cache, browser cache are initially empty. The following packets have the user's computer in some data. Okay, HTTP GET request for the index page, DNS request to resolve the web server's name to its IP address, HTTP GET request for an image object, TCP sync to open a connection to the web browser. So we have to arrange the order of this. Okay. So how is web page at first accessed? Through DNS request. So first option will be true. That means device will check local DNS server to identify the IP address. Next would be what? Then it will make a connection to the web server. So this will use TCP protocol, TCP network protocol, and it will what set up a link with the web server, and it will send a SYN packet to the server's IP for using by using that DNS query. So after 2 it will be 4. Next will be what? HTTP GET request for the index page. See, after the TCP connection has been established, the host will request for an index of the web page using the http get command. And last is fourth, TCP sync, sorry, not four, 241 and 3 remain now. HTTP GET request for an image object. So based on the index received, host will make further request for other information for image also. So 241 and 3, so C option is correct. Okay. This one, given an integer array of size n, we want to check if the array is sorted in either ascending or descending order. An algorithm solves this problem by making a single pass through the array and comparing each element of the array only with its adjacent elements. So this is bubble sort. Okay. The burst time complexity of this algorithm is. So we have to check if the array is sorted. We don't have to sort. We have to just check if array is sorted. Okay. In either in descending or ascending order. So see, for checking, we have to just compare now. So for sorted means all the elements should be arranged in either ascending or descending order. So if it is sorted, then in that case all n elements need to be compared, n minus 1 will be. So this is the worst case, and we don't know if it is not sorted how many elements are sorted or not. So we will have to check. See, it can be case like that it comes 1 2, no, so 1 4 2. After checking 3 elements, this is, it can confirm it is not sorted. But it can be case like that also now, 3 4 5 6, and it go here, it find out 9 8. So after checking 3 to 5 elements, it confirms that it is not sorted. So we don't know how many elements it at first it has to compare. So its worst case will also be omega of n. So both are order of n and omega of n. Okay, A option. Next is this program. Which one of the following statement is correct? So just run this program now and see. So a is here 6. So while a is less than 10, so a will be what? 6 by 12, this will be 0 plus 1 equal to 1, and a b have to add the value with b. So b is 0, always 0. So a will be 1. Okay. Again it will go inside this while loop, and a will be 1 by 12 plus 1, this will be again 1, and again a will be 1, 1 plus 0. So this will be always less than 10. So this will go in infinite loop. You just run and it will go stuck in infinite loop. Okay. So the program get stuck in an infinite loop. Assume that the input to the program from the command line is 1 2 3 4 followed by the new line character. Which one of the following statement is correct? So see this program at first. Its input is 1 2 3 from 1 2 3 4 from command line. Okay. So here its input will go. What is this function? F of x? No, fx. Okay. So at first input will go to 1. So it will put char 1. When will it terminate? When a is new line. Okay. So its last line is, its last character should be new line. Okay. When it is finished 1 2 3 4, and then it will again call this function f of x. Then again it will print put char 2, and again it will call f of x. In the same way it will come to 4, put char 4, and here it will be f of x So when it come to 4 now, after that there is null, this is new line. Okay, after 4 it will come new line, so it will print, that means it will start to return from there. Sorry, it will start to return from there. There is new line, so that means in reverse order it will print the value 4, here was 3, so its value will be second option. Instructor teach courses, where is a student? Third option, uh, instructor teach courses, fine. Courses are allocated in classrooms. Courses are allocated in classroom, fine. But see, courses and allocations are different, and a classroom is different. So courses and allocations should be with classroom, not separately, or wrong. Instructor teach courses, sorry. Instructor teach courses, fine. A student register for courses, fine. Courses are allocated classrooms, courses allocated in classroom. Instructor guide the students, instructors guide the students. So this is correct. So D option. We have to check from figure only, nothing here to do much. In a B plus tree, the requirements of at least half full node occupancy is relaxed for which one of the following classes? So see, in B plus tree, there are three types of node: leaf nodes, internal nodes, and root node. So in this case, it has been asked which node will be relaxed for not putting at least half number of children. Okay, that means 50% occupancy. So in B plus tree, generally root node is given that freedom, because root does not have a strict occupancy like its internal node or leaf nodes. So root node can have less than half occupancy also. So why there will be less than half occupancy? Because in root na there is changes to be done after each root what node insertion and deletion. There can be the case we will have to update the value of root. So without updating root and without violating this half condition, it can't update all the nodes accordingly in correct way. Okay, so root node has been given the relaxation for occupancy of less than 50%. Next, which of the following statement is statements about a relation are in first normal form is are true? R can have a multi attribute key. See, this is not multi valued attribute, this is multi attribute. Multi attribute, that means any key can have any entity can have multiple attributes. Okay, and multi-valued like what? Address. So your address contains pin code, town name also, and your district location, like that. But in the case of multi attributes, a person entity we can take, so he has multiple attributes like name, age, address. So what we have to do? True condition we have to find out. So multi attributes it can have, it's fine now, because if was multi valued, then it was not correct. But multi attributes it can have. We can separate each attribute separately. Like see phone number, a person can have multiple phone numbers, so that phone number will be multi valued. But if we take a person entity, then it can have attribute like name, date of birth, age, address. So this is multi attribute. R cannot have a foreign key. This is not the condition first normal form. It can have foreign key. R cannot have a composite attribute. Yeah, composite attribute also it should not have. R cannot have more than one candidate key. This is wrong. Candidate can key can be multiples. That is no issue. So here correct option is A and C. Okay. This one L1 and L2 with two regular languages and L3 is not regular. So which one of the following condition statement is always true? So first is L1 equal to L2 if and only if L1 intersection L2 complement equal to 5. What is L2? L2 is what? Regular also, na? So regular intersection, non-regular. What? Complement is also regular. Hmm. So see first option I take any example. L1 equal to like A and L2 equal to A to the power n is greater than 0. So if we take L2 complement, this will become 5. So any intersection L1 intersection L2 complement, this will be 5 also. But where are both equal? L1 is A and L2 is all the combination of A. So they are not equal now. So this is wrong option. L1 union L3 is not regular. L1 union L3. L1 can be any, see, it can be the combination of all languages of all the sets of alphabet of A and B. A, N, B, N, and N is, sorry. L1 can be all value like A plus B. This is the all combination of A and B. And L3 is a not regular language. So L3 we take, sorry, PDA. This is not regular. But if we combine both, then its union will be what? All the combination of A and B. So this is regular language. So here this one is also false. L3 complement is not regular. L3 is not regular. Okay. So its complement will be also not regular because regular language are closed under complementation and reverse operation. D option. So this is correct. L1 complement union L2 complement is regular. So complement is also regular. Regular language are closed under union and complementation. So this regular and this is also regular. So union will be also regular. So D option is also correct.